You guys, so today we are looking at this, which is it is the eel. It's the Amazon exclusive. Now I missed out on the Amazon exclusive because I'm no good at getting those kind of exclusives. This is from Kapow Toys. They have some, so at the time of doing this they still have some, so if you're into them and you want one, go have a look at Kapow Toys. I am not licensed or paid or anything by them, but it came in this really snazzy box, which I won't show you the other side because it's got my address on it. But yeah, I thought, you know, this was obviously how Amazon had packed them. So even the ones that they have bought had obviously been packed by Amazon. Right. So we slide that out of there, and there we have him, the man himself, the man, the legend. Well, the men, the legend, because there's more than one of them. A Cobra eel. Yes. I am so excited for these guys. I was such a big fan of G.I. Joe as a kid, and then I stayed away from it for a very long time, and it's so nice to see it finally back. That's the kind of fan I was. I just have interest. B, C, D, D, Mindbender, does D. There we go. That's what the eels looked like back in the early days. Eels are the underwater demolition specialist of the Cobra legions. They man and operate the Cobra marine outposts, disguised as offshore drilling rigs, and augment the crew of large Cobra naval vessels. Yeah. 2-part training program in the warm shark and pirate infested waters of the Cayman Islands, in the Caribbean, and in the frigid dark depths of the North Atlantic. The training regime includes marine structural engineering, explosive ordnance, underwater fighting techniques, and marine geology. Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of this book. There's Cobra Commander on the other side, known as Enemy Leader, not Cobra Commander. Yeah, if you want to see more of this book, comments underneath and we'll have a quick flick through it. Right, Zartan's the last one in it, if you want to know. What's the first one? Ace. Yep, Ace is the first one. Right, so anyway, enough waffling. Here we have the eel. Nice artwork on the side. There is the do for code. I'll hold up for a minute and see if you can lock onto that. Yep. Obviously, this has the things for Hong Kong on the back of it, even though it has come from where it's come from. Cobra eels. Oh, nice artwork there. Usual legalese. Nice artwork on the side. More legalese on the bottom. Nice on the top. Right. I will open it from the bottom because that's just how I roll. Again, it has the lovely artwork on the back and the cardboard box. I do like the idea of this. I hope some of the other ones like Marvel Legends and the Black Series, they can go back to having the window boxes, but these guys, I kind of like this design. The nice artwork on the back. Let's untie his. Can we untie strings? I'm going to try and untie strings because I cannot remember where I put my scissors. I do kind of like the strings because they're a lot easier to untie than the old. Yeah, so I was a big, huge Action Force fan as a kid, which is what these guys were called here in the UK. And the first few times I went to the good old United States, I picked up a load of the figures, and I did sell them to a friend of mine at school and made some money out of him. Sorry, Alan, if you're watching. Yes, it is me. And I did make a lot of money out of you. Right, so that's a nice looking figure. Let's just have a look at his articulation while he's got no equipment on. Cobra logo there. Nice swimsuit. Yeah. It has some stiff articulation, but it is the usual butterfly joints on there. Nice amount of manoeuvrability in the elbows. Forward and backwards. Nice amount of head tilt, so we'll be able to get him to like a swimming pose. Swivel there. Obviously no swivel in the top section, but we have pivot, leg out, leg up, and also has a drop down as well, and swivel in the top thigh there, though it is a bit stiff, and I'm not going to break his top thigh because that's just how I feel today. Douche, just about a butt kicker. Yeah, I like it. That is going to be slightly annoying, but it's nice that they've not just moulded it onto his body, because that's their way of reusing parts, because that means then that this can be, those legs can be reused for somebody else. Right, let's have a look and see what is in his trunk. Oh, yes! I was so worried I hadn't got one of those then. It does say Cobra EEL on the side, 81, and a Cobra logo. Looks like a weapons trunk, which is good. Right, I'll rip open the paper, empty out all his equipment. Matron. Right, so we have the helmets, the backpack, flippers, spear gun. Let's go with spear gun. About nice spear gun. A nice knife. Focus on there. Yep. Flippers. Helmet. Come on, focus. There we go. Do like that. That is a really cool bit of design. The original one didn't have a removable helmet. It was just like moulded face. Even the glass in there. That is cool. Right, and the Legendary Vark with the eel logo on it, which I've got upside down because it's that way around. Because that's the little jet engines that make it move. Right, so that goes in. Ooh, that's got a nice big peg on it, which is really kind of difficult to get in there. Oh, yeah, that's just about in. And the helmet. Wow. Goes on like so. We're going to wiggle that around a little bit so his eyes are actually looking out of it. Just about. That section of there plugs. Oh, nice big plugs on the end of that, which is good. You know, how many of us remember as a kid these things not wanting to plug in and us removing cables and things like that because it was like, I'm sick of it falling off. The knife goes in, I'm going to say the other way around, that way around. Looks like it should go in there. So there we go, fits nicely. The flippers. Now, is there a left and a right? I'm trying to have a look. Let's have a look at these bad boys. Left, right, yes. So, that is weird. This backpack has such a big plug on it, but that hole there is not quite big enough. Just give me a second. Shouldn't really do it, but there we go. That's made it a bit easier. Yeah, that's a bit better. So now I've got to get his left and right. See, that's moved again. PVA glue. So that would be the right, because I'm presuming we're doing it. That would be the left. Now, there we go. Yeah, that is, well, it helps him stand, I'll give it that. That is a pretty damn cool looking figure, look at that. Wow. Why can you not make the Black Series and Marvel Legends as good as this, Hasbro? Seriously? Right, spear gun. Yep. It's really weird because when you're doing this the other way, and that backpack is going to be frustrating. Getting your left and your right's the right way around. I've always had trouble with left and right, but it's part of my dyslexia or just being an idiot. I'm not sure. Right, so let me just do a quick and get that trigger finger out of the way. There we go. Right, because we want that trigger finger. There we go. His trigger finger was fighting him. Right, now we've got to figure out why this is not staying. Right, there's a little bit of. There we go. Get rid of that? No, we didn't. That'll do. That fits a bit better. I say that and I can feel it wanting to come off as I'm holding it. Right. And there we go. Damn it, that is a pretty special looking. That is still going to be annoying as well. It's really weird how they just put there's little bits that just make your day a little bit meh. But that is cool. Look at him. I like it. Send him around. So yes, he has his jet motor things, his aqua jets, whatever you want to call them. Back there, the eel logo, which I presume he has tattooed on him somewhere, because so far most of these Joes have had tattoos. There's a very nice. Focus. There we go. His equipment on his wrist. Not one on the other wrist. Very nice spear gun. The helmet detail is fantastic. The eyes are reasonably looking out straight. Let's just see, lay him down, if I can get him in to a more swimming position. So the flippers go back like so, and we tilt the head up as far as we can. Yeah. So that is a reasonably... That backpack is still frustrating me. He's in a lot better now. Yeah, so you can even get him into what would be a kind of a swimming pose. You can get yourself a stand. Damn, I wish I'd got a torpedo now. Well, I'm going to have to search down for a torpedo. That is a very cool looking figure. This is what I really enjoyed about the Joes back in the day, because whatever mood you were in, you had a figure that could go with it. I'll just show you with... I did review her the other day. No, I had a lot of views, lads, so come on, ladies and germs, please go watch the review of her. And Outback, just give you an idea of scale. Outback does not want to stand. There we go. Yeah, it's a these figures. I am kind of disappointed that I stayed away from the earlier ones, but then I'm glad I stayed away from them because they were a bit naff. And it's made them make the figures we wanted. This is about just a little bit under 6.5 inches, around the 16 centimetre mark. So yeah, a nice, absolutely amazing looking figure. Another great figure. These guys haven't got their own shelf yet, and I'm feeling I'm going to have to start moving some stuff around because they deserve one. And when the helicopter gets here, they're definitely going to need one. I did actually yesterday find a whole load of G.I. Joe cartoons on on YouTube, and I watched a good, maybe an hour's worth. They were pretty... I didn't get to watch them as a kid because we didn't get G.I. Joe cartoons over here. We got some of the Action Force ones on video and things like that, and they were terrible because they edited out the word G.I. Joe, so it would be like, yeah, we're part of G.I. Joe. They wouldn't do that. They'd go, we're part of Action Force, and we're going to fight against... And it was like, they didn't even dub them right, so... This is... Bravo, this is a 10 out of 10. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I say, please help the channel, like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. If you're a Joe fan, subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more Joe figures. Also, I have, like I say, the book. So if you want to see more of that, you know what to do. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Please share. Let all your friends know that there is a guy out there that is doing pretty good reviews of G.I. Joe figures. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And we'll see you all in the next video. Go Joe.